back.
Alright, make sure you're repaired. Make sure you have your food. Rate buffs are already up.
Hey, Envy. It's been a fucking hot minute since I streamed Raid. Lots of shenanigans. Guess what? No. I refuse. Oh, both of you, huh? Nice. Very good. Fucking Az slid right in front of you on my screen, though. Shoutouts to that. Oh. Okay, never mind. It was tier 3. I forgot. I forgot that I'm an asshole. Very good. Thank you very much. I really ought to fucking update the, they apparently added some shit where if you're T2 or T3 subbed, you can have, like, an overlay on your sub icon, and I get to specify what that is. And I don't think I should have that power, but I have at least a couple of ideas. I kind of want to replace the entire icon with a separate thing. Like, fucking overlay. I'd have to think about it. Hello, Az.
Hi.
Hey.
E.
Oh yeah, because you have the fucking founder badge. You have the founder and gift badge on. You seriously can't turn the founder badge off? I wonder if they'll eventually give us the ability to fucking replace that as well. By the way, trying some new vibes for tonight. No more angry playlist. We're doing the fucking perfect relaxation playlist.
Alright.
Featuring the dulcet tones of diverse systems, wonderful cadre of artists. So just fucking kick back, enjoy the vibes, enjoy me making horrible noises through my throat. Do we have fucking meat and mead? We have meat and mead 2 up, I think, probably. Oh well. Yeah, that's a 2. Oh well. Oh yeah, I'm only gonna switch to this view once, but desk, got a new one. I haven't had the chance to show this off yet since I haven't done fucking Zero Ranger stuff again, which is like basically the only time where I actually do the setup cam, but hey.
Hi there.
I don't have ACT open.
That started too early.
Greetings.
I don't have ACT open because I'm smart.
Neither do I. I don't think I'm losing anything of value except for things that say divination every now and then.
I'm secretly a Cactbot raider. I have been this whole time.
I feel not betrayed.
I hear the fucking patch day no Cactbot memes are pretty real.
Right.
Behind.
Hey, Wolves. I can't, as a matter of fact. But you already knew that. Oh,
all
man.
Everybody's dead, Dave.
Very good.
Tank is cleared.
West.
Trip it up.
Oh no.
I'm not east-west. Yo, armor front.
Hard race 12.
Front sides. She's.
I'm out of this, I believe.
You're in this.
I'm the best player in the world.
Can't see shit from over here.
Hard racing fray.
Alright.
Big man, wake up.
Under.
Range DPS bouncing because they have nothing better to do. That's a fucking vibe and a half. Apparently West put my fucking new emotes on his to-do list. I don't know what that means. Other than vague hopes for them maybe happening soon. I want it to be West's shit. I don't want to use anything in the interim because you guys will complain that I took it away from you if I do. Time for some really bad healing.
Going in.
Okay.
Ah, we're back. Having the light rampant experience again. Yeah, this is a way more appropriate vibe for tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Can I have some?
Okay.
Schlarp.
I heard they changed how T3 subs work. What does that mean? Oh shit. Advanced Combat Tracker. Hey, now we have DPS. Best player. We also have my helpful robot girl. I've been thinking of turning that shit off, honestly. It's mad cute, but I also kind of like the idea of playing as close to legit as I possibly can, even if most people consider audio triggers completely fair game, especially for like non-reactive stuff. I also don't know what it feels like from a spectator's perspective, and that's a weird consideration to make. Like, does that shit bother you guys?
Behind.
I have no way to gauge that.
Ooh.
Value.
Oh.
Hey, Capitan.
I'm wrong side. Tank is cleared.
Ooh, that's nice. Weaving Confession after the Asuna. How did I never think to do that before? Appreciate
Trip it
that.
up.
Not very healthy as.
Raising.
I will get
Alright.
some extra heals on you next time that happens.
That's alright. It shouldn't happen again.
Five sides.
You like that fucking 12 seconds of clipped regeneration?
Oh, I still got hit for damage down. Fair.
Did they change how channel points worked? Yeah. They give you control over the base rewards, and I have kind of felt like just reducing everything to the minimum cost. I have no idea. Channel points are like right on the edge of acceptable gamification for me, where it feels very slightly scummy, but also people get excited about it, so I can't tell whether it's a good thing or not. Alright, I'm chained, so I can take it easy for a bit.
Greg, I'm staying back.
One extra med just to be sure. Move into your pie slice.
It's frustrating!
I'm gonna turn on the replay system so we can review this stuff as it happens, if it's required. Yeah, Loud Easy is like the fucking super rare drop that nobody has. That's the easy shit. I think we used to do the fucking pre-pull Asylum, and at some point I think we stopped because both Twill and I got better gear. But there's really no reason for me not to do it, I think. The first 2.5 minutes of this fight over and over again. My god. Deep, deep fucking suffering.
Side. Front sides.
I'm dead.
It's
Yeah,
frustrating!
Try to save one GCD because this movement is fucking longer front than back. Get punished immediately. I guess I'll thin air and cover for some extras here.
Tank is cleared.
What?
Troubadour.
That Swift Medica was me not being sure what happened to Az last time. Should be biting, right? Yeah.
Kind of.
I've been playing way more PSO2 than FF14 recently. I guess I don't feel like I have a lot to do in FF14 at the moment, besides, like, Raid, which I feel like I get punished for doing alone. That probably could have been a dot refresh. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. Shit.
Whoops.
It's frustrating!
Having a good time?
Gotta be breakfast.
I read as soon as possible.
Oh, it's fine.
I wish I was at home playing Sword right now.
We have Sword at home.
Oh boy. And we'll need a little bit of love. Thank you.
It's frustrating!
Bruh. I think I just fundamentally don't like my role currently. I went from like new shiny toy syndrome at the start of Shadowbringers, like, man, a white mage can finally fulfill their job more effectively and allowing me more time to fucking... It feels less bad to do minimum required healing, which is cool. And then I realized that when I'm not doing minimum required healing, I have fucking nothing to do. And in situations like this, I wish I could be on like mech or something, so I'd at least have something to do while we're like waiting for everyone to get 100% consistent on stuff. Because just like what I'm doing on a baseline level in the first 2.5 minutes of this fight is not that fucking engaging.
Oh my god, a card.
You usually get a card in the opener.
Do I?
Yeah. It's not uncommon.
Modified emotes they added was for partners only. Unlucky.
My dots.
Correct. If I was a better player, I'd watch your dots. Give you cards.
Nah.
I'm not
Be sure to card the Black Mage in Ice Phase exclusively.
Got it, bud.
My brain turned off. I'm so sorry.
This is what cards do to you.
It is.
Raising.
To the brain.
Yeah, it's like...
Power overwhelming.
I just don't know if I have any interest in playing anything that isn't a DPS right now.
Tank is cleared.
Like, it makes a lot of sense for me to be on heals right now. So I'm sticking with it. It's what's best for the group, and it's what gives us the best chances, but... Man... I feel like all of my fucking run-to-run optimization comes down to really annoying, like, latency-based stuff. Where it's like, hey, maybe you get the slide cast required for you to save 1 GCD and gain a total of, like, 10 potency. Like, bruh. I don't like that. That was actually excellent gaze timing, though. It's validating to see other, like, healer and tank players feeling similarly. I think tanks are less... That feeling is less prevalent among tanks, but... Because the homogenization worked for them. The fucking problem from the tank player's perspective for the longest time was tanks are too different, no group wants me because war does my fight better or some shit like that.
Whoa!
What?
Frustrating!
So not to be that guy, but huh?
My eye.
Let me grab that replay.
Me too.
I think an orb went off first.
I either ran into an orb or got killed by a wedge.
Maybe you get the slide cast.
The wedges hadn't gone out yet.
The wedges didn't look even that time.
Sputter's already dead, though.
High
First
slide.
explosion looked like it came from east side.
On my screen, the cones didn't come out until after I got hit by the orb explosion.
Yeah, I see an explosion from, I see an explosion from west side here, and then everything else goes off. It looks like that was Frey. Yeah, you might have clipped your orb on the way out of the other side.
Oh, well, yeah, I clipped the west orb. I thought you've got to get. I did not give it enough extra space beyond the visual.
It's crazy that he says that, because I feel like I can fucking Toho graze the orbs and get away with it sometimes.
I think this tea is getting too sweet.
Making it further down to the fucking bottom of the mug.
So cold over here. Even doing my rotation is difficult. It's currently 14 Celsius.
That's cold.
For us, it is. Our average.
Can anyone else barely hear Ren again?
I can barely hear it.
Front side, she's a little tilted.
Very good.
I'm a little tilted.
Dailies is about to be.
I am a little tilted.
Oh,
Raising.
Present.
things
Everybody?
neutral.
Minimum wake up.
I didn't know she was tilted.
I lost concentration.
Sorry.
It fucks me up. This is the most interesting thing we've done before Diamond Frost in what feels like a month.
Oh boy.
There's no way those stars are in the right position, right? What?
Pressing.
Behind.
Yeah, I got hit by one of the circles. Sorry about that.
I took Ren to 200% volume. Hopefully that fucking resolves something.
Okay. And it's out.
How did I not get hit by my own heal? This game is fucking ass.
As I'm saying back.
Mm-hmm.
We did it! Yay!
It's gonna be sidekick.
Yep, under. Cardinals. Under.
Alright, AJ and Az move out.
Mm-hmm.
Real stacks.
Real stats.
Well, I moved too quickly. Oh, and I'm dead. Always punished.
Yo, the two healers are alive. Lit.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Go ahead and wait for the reflected kick to go off before taking your spot.
Completely forgot that one.
So, melee side, how are we handling scythe stacks again?
She must be north and south, right?
If it's north-south, then ranged don't have. We're like 30 yalms out from the boss and can't cast.
Yeah. East.
Yeah, it was gonna be west, north. And if I'm not mistaken, north group is north group. One group is one pair is staying, and then the other one is moving, which would be AJ and Az, right?
Yep.
Who's moving on West Group?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure. Yeah, Frey and
That'd be me.
I believe.
Alright.
You two are moving. Figure it out among yourselves. Probably southwards. Would be better.
Okay, I can do south. Yeah.
And myself and Ragger just stays. Alright.
I wonder how many fucking copyright strikes I'm gonna get today. I just realized how much I want to see this fucking boss dead. God damn it.
Side. Front sides.
Why is that movement so bad? Jesus. I really should just swift for it. There's no fucking reason I shouldn't. Other than swifting for this. Heh.
Tank is cleared.
West.
Troubadour.
My god, what is going on over there?
Behind.
Fucking lord. Speen. Can I get this? Bang. I got it. And Saki's dead, except not really.
Thanks for the love.
Always.
Fucking quadra-weave nonsense.
Right, I took a wave.
It's frustrating!
That's unfortunate.
Just a bad snapshot.
Not very photogenic.
That's what the glasses are for. I love the balance.
Yeah, the cards were upside down.
Red mirror east side. Front sides.
Raising. What do you mean, what? Do you know where you died? Fuck.
That didn't look natural at all. I'm serious.
Tank is cleared.
East west.
Saki. Triple.
Should be biting, right? Yup. Who knows where my fucking size is right now, though? Great work, idiot!
Oh,
My feet.
It's
look like
frustrating!
a quilt.
Might have been me. Might have read things wrong. Numbers are hard.
Checking the replay.
yeah. That was on Twill.
Yep. Okay, I will double check numbers.
Yeah, 3 stacks for me, Reg, Haley, Frey. Twill had 4 and looks like they were inside.
Okay, yep, that was me. Not bad.
Can we get just like 5 seconds?
Sure.
Haha, time for aspirin. Ready.
Yeah.
ビデオゲームズレッドスバッキングゴー
This might be early. That should have been a colossally early rip. I think Reg is pulling at 1 because he's so tired of us.
Love the speeder.
Cards were inverted today.
Opposite day for cards.
Man, alright. Whatever. I guessed right.
Troubadour. I said Troubadour.
Okay, yeah. I stopped running to cast and my fucking sprint interrupts my own cast. Okay. This game is often frustrating.
Saki, I'm staying back.
Missing someone on the tower. Nice, gets him.
I got hit by him. Not quick enough.
It's
so
frustrating!
Freaking it? Yeah, I only have 1 heal, 1 res.
I'm in.
Yeah, this is correct. Suicide time.
Oh shit, I took the res. I must die as quickly as possible!
Just stand in the green, you should die by the AoE, I think.
It's frustrating!
Do I have sprint? Sure, just prompt sprint.
It helps.
Sprint will help.
Are we doing anything specific for Axis stacks, or because Scrambling doesn't seem like a good idea?
Me and Haley had our spot, so...
Yeah, we were in the right place.
I just didn't come back in after. I'm just like, I stand here, right? No, wrong. By the time I realized it was too late, so.
Yeah, I think I was in the right stack.
You were.
I specifically went south and then saw Ren just scramble at me, only to dive.
Right, we were doing Hands of Hell positions for that.
Okay.
Are we? Okay, so I was in the wrong place then. I should have been at 1.
No, you should have been on 2.
I was on 2, so...
We're not doing Hands of Hell.
We're doing
not
Yeah,
doing
I don't think
Hell?
we're doing that for the.
Will and I were on 1, which is where we're supposed to be.
I think that's what we decided on last time.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Do we want to double check everyone actually knows where they are?
yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
Will and I were on 1.
Yeah. Who's on 4?
Rex BRB also.
Oh yeah. Okay. Is this
Question, real quick. Wait,
Haley Twill? Is this your 1 position? Because that looks like a 4.
there we go. We've adjusted
which
this
would-
way.
Yep. Which
Okay,
means
question, real
that
quick.
okay. Which means that Greg and I are on 4.
Easy money.
37 years? Oh my god. Real talk though, that's a fuck ton of time. Like, that's a fucked up amount of time.
Spreads, we were just scrambling. Do we want to use these positions but like non-DPS rotate clockwise?
I mean, yeah, I think that works.
It should. There should be enough space for us to just
I have
take
a
clock
turn.
positions.
Man.
So what we were thinking of is that for axis stacks we do these positions.
Yeah, it's just over 3 years.
Axis spreads we the non-DPS rotate clockwise. That way,
So, for example, putting me east.
yes, you're 2, right?
That's correct.
They would be east, yes. And then Ren would be south, Reg would be west, and Will would be directly north. And that should give us enough space to... yeah, that should give us enough space.
This is for fake stacks. On Scythe?
Axe spread, yeah.
Okay. Oh, on Axe. Okay.
Specifically on Axe. For Scythe, I don't know
Check.
what North is. I don't know what North is doing. West is. West, we're doing a spread around the boss. Speaking of, does West, do West people know where they're going for Scythe spread?
A reminder would be helpful.
If I'm not mistaken, Ren goes to her left, stays to her left, the boss's right, and Frey goes to his right, the boss's left. Reg stays still, I go directly behind the boss.
Okay.
Is that Frums I detect
That's it.
in the background?
Oh god. Give
Yes.
me 1 second, my controller has stopped working.
F.
Alright, 1 second for calibration. Why? Why? How does it stop working after I calibrate?
Please excuse me, I seem to have misplaced my keyboard.
Yeah, I feel that one.
Fuck.
It's okay, you didn't need that.
Yeah, that's the least important of my buffs.
Good thing you didn't lie.
キングスクリーン
Alright, yes, on a scale of 1 to PSO2, how much do you not want to be here? I'm not really having fun right now, but I also wasn't having fun in Levi. When we broke through the fucking Tsunami 2 wall, I started having a lot of fun with the fucking fight. Trying to figure out, the combinations of fucking currents before smokers and shit. It's like, I don't know, man. I hope things get better when we're consistently seeing ads. Fucking lord and a half. I want to die.
Parsing both tanks.
Yeah.
Capitan says Prague definitely speeds past LR.
Myself.
Yeah, ads doesn't seem too bad outside of like the really stupid healing that happens
That's
if
the
somebody
goal, right?
fucking rushes a thunder ad.
Always outparse yourself until you reach 100 percentile.
Never stop improving.
But like, I had fun in fucking Magatsu this
yeah, I was
afternoon.
doing
Magatsu's the stupidest
19
fucking
day,
EQ.
in fucking first boss of a night or at the end of the night. So.
And I was still having
Damn,
a
I got
great time
identified.
speed killing that with fucking GRC.
Oh god, what is this diagram?
It's perfect.
ビデオゲームズ
Scaly raid boss Sisyphus. Mitigation is optional, raise gay. Cat mom, raid gay. Lesbian and VTuber stan.
Checks out.
Sorry, what's this about
Checks out.
lesbians?
How do I delete someone else's post?
You become a mod and abuse your power.
Oh shit, it's this.
Yeah, it's like,
This is good. I love
I
this.
feel like I'm only logging into
You
14
would.
for fucking Shiva right now. And that's shit, because it means I'm logging into 14
Official
to see the
Operation
same
Trainwreck.
2.5 minutes of a fucking fight over and over and over again.
No, that's okay.
I look forward to
8
reclears.
of 8.
We're 8 of 8, yeah. We're just checking out the image. Alright, let's go.
レッドスバッキングゴー
Okay. I did my cyberbullying for the day.
Congratulations.
It's like that image, the fucking meme of the guy in the corner at a party. This fucking sucks. The effects are too bright. I wish I was logged into PSO2 polishing a spreadsheet. I wish I was playing fucking mech!
Behind.
Did my Swift really not go off? Bro, I'm tired. As it's just bouncing in place during the Diamond Frost transition, because nobody feels like they have anything to fucking do.
Troubadour.
Bray didn't get healed. Oh dear. It's all fine. There's your moral support shield.
Thanks.
Stay in the center, stay in the center, stay in the center, stay in the center.
I crit, but thanks.
You know how you go on the menu, you send FF14 being unintuitive. How you compare that to PSO2 affixing? There's literally no documentation. You can make everything bad if you don't know. If you use the right simulator, it becomes a lot easier. The simulator I linked in GRC resources is straight up, like, it shows you every possible way you can make a given affix and all of the relative success chances. So at that point, it's just market analysis. Would it be nice if a resource in game worked existed for this? Hell yeah, but it's at least, like, relatively straightforward to fucking mitigate. There's no way for me to go through a third-party website to, like, upgrade my crafted gear. God only knows I would.
Bring then.
What it doesn't do is tell me what affixes do I want. Is there a resource for that? Well, it also gives you a list of all affixes in the game and lets you sort them by the type of attack they give, or whether they give PP or HP. So, you know.
Out.
There is that.
What is happening?
Back in.
Okay.
Fake stacks.
Fake stacks. That worked.
Not completely broken.
That was on me. Don't worry about the formation stuff. Sure,
Yep,
Alright, time to die.
okay.
It's
Alright,
frustrating! Man, I don't die fast.
that one's on me.
Regarding what affixes do you want,
I feel revitalized.
it really
Like
just
that,
comes
bro.
down to what your budget is.
Second,
Like,
that second X kick, how far out do we have to be?
your affixes
it
depend
like
entirely
right
on your
here?
budget.
It's the same radius as the first axe kick.
Go to mirrors and then go back in.
Yeah.
It's literally a system designed to reward people who have market knowledge, because affixing is completely optional for all content. It's just if you want to be
We're going
stronger
safe
than
strats,
your
and then
baseline
we'll
gear
do
makes
uptime
you.
Once we can do this.
Right.
I'm a
I'd say it's
caster
pretty
with a
negligent
backbone.
not to affix stuff that you're going to be wearing for a long time,
Should be pretty easy to get back
but
in.
people make it on stock
I'm
affixes
melee with,
easily,
like, 4 gap closers.
handily.
So I'm pretty fine.
I'm at range.
I have the gap at lodge, you know?
So do I!
I have a gap closer, but only for friendly targets.
I have depression.
No.
Red mirror west side. Behind.
At
Right.
least if I have stats, no one can complain I'm not contributing. Well, not until we get a parser.
No, early.
Which is something I like having, just because being able to compare your performance on multiple runs of, like, a multi-run EQ, or, like, go for fucking completely meaningless top of leaderboard
Tank
shit
is
in Guru
played.
Guru makes me happy, and adds another layer to the game that I deeply appreciate.
Troubadour.
The real sauce is that if you get stats on fucking Gunblade, then people are gonna be like, why did you waste those affixes on Gunblade? Where did the star go?
I think it popped a little bit too late.
Totally.
Yeah, let's
I'm
not
sorry.
try to save this.
Yeah.
Yum.
Talk to
It's
Kira about
frustrating.
I hit
PSO2
5
logs.
people, but
Yeah.
that was sweet.
I do want to do some kind of fucking encounter replay, like, detailed combat analysis thing for PSO2 at some point. Overpars had, like, really basic breakdowns, like, what percentage did you hit your JAs, or, like, what percentage did you, what was the
Yeah,
average hit of this PA, and how much did it impact your DPS? How often did you use it? How often did it hit? How much damage did you take? I'm not sure the framework exists for super complex stats. Something like we have fucking we have the RDPS metric in FF14. We have the concept of giving raid buff damage to the buffer rather than to the buffed. And we don't really have the nuanced type of fucking tools required to do that in PSO2. So techers become a weird thing to measure. Why did I do that? I'm so stupid. See, it's funny because the original PSO2 parsing, the damage dump utility, was designed to output logs for ACT. It's just there's a lot of stuff we can't access. Or that's prohibitively annoying to access.
Right? Trip it off.
I wrote overparse because people didn't understand how to set up ACT, and a lot of people said it made their fucking computer light on fire, and I couldn't explain to anyone how to install Rainbow Mage. Because I made a Rainbow Mage preset for PSO2 before I even made overparse, just because I was personally using it at the time. Fucking overlay plugin shit worked just fine. But it turns out that the damage logs produced by the dump plugin are really simple CSVs. Am I gonna get gazed? I'm the best. So they're pretty straightforward to parse. I'd like to work with some better tooling, and GN has helped me with some proof of concepts on that, but for super basic, like, hey, let's identify people in this MPA who are having problems, overparse worked pretty well. We're able to fucking correct a lot of issues that were hampering people's play that we wouldn't have found otherwise. Am I gonna move too late?
Oh.
I think that was me. I think I clipped an orb.
Whoever was running west got hit by the orb.
Yeah, that would be me.
Delicious.
Yeah, I was one GCD late because I wanted to do a little extra healing. What happened again?
Yeah, I usually have a star down coming in for that, as well as opposition.
Yeah, it's like I've got plenty of time to heal if I'm the one chained, but I don't know what the fuck I should be doing if I'm on the move.
Yep.
You don't have lilies.
Hey, Rug.
Admiral east side. Front sides. Frankfurt was at its finest.
You still live.
Yeah.
Shanti says, IDK if the 4-player houses can be N-was. That's a good point. I mean, I've been furthermore even decided to use as anyone can, if that counts for anything.
Trip it off. I died. Somehow.
Don't know how.
Yeah.
Behind, stay in the
I was pretty
center.
top to that.
Swift on cooldown. Thank you.
Hey, you.
Taking a wake up.
Thank you.
Hi.
I'll Tetra on the way out.
Roger.
Out.
How long has Dia been down? Why am I a shitter?
need to go in.
ライトスピークとライトスピークと
Wait.
It's gonna be Scythe. Enter cards. Right. Hey.
Ah, sorry, Phil. That's on me.
Yeah, you're good. Which way do you want to run?
I have no idea. I think I'm moving towards D, like along the side, so that's on me.
Roger.
It's frustrating!
XD
Bang!
I'm aiming myself north in that configuration, I think, so should be out of the way of everybody else.
Okay.
I might even just like wait a split second to see where you two run off to, because I know Haley's staying there.
Yeah.
There's
Then
not
I
a
go
lot of time.
wherever there's space. Ah, I used.
It's actually kind of fucked up if I'm reading that firearms shit correctly.
Side. Front sides.
So this gun is semi-auto, unless you suck dick at holding it. Then who knows what it is. I respect guns from a machinery perspective.
Tank is cleared.
What?
Troubadour.
Hikari says, hey, I have a weapon with a mark affix on it. Marks are not transferable. They are specifically only for super crazy out of the gate high roll techs. You cannot transfer them. Even on JP, Mark Receptor, which is something we're missing completely in North America, is basically completely inaccessible. It's a scratch reward. Yeah, so if you... when you affix an item, think of yourself as wiping everything that's on it off before you add anything. Anything that you're not adding back will not be there. So yes, you will lose the mark, like you lose every other ability before they are added back.
Ah, sorry, I clicked an orb.
It's frustrating!
Alright.
I would have moved for the Scythe as well. I didn't get hit by it, but I would have made it safer. But I had to check my battle log to see if I hit Shiva for 69, 66 damage. Or 69, 666.
Nice.
Fair enough.
I just popped presents in my opener for no reason. Like, no, my pre-pull. I have no idea what the fuck is gonna go on with my cooldowns now. Like, I was just processing the fucking absurd nature of the shit that Haley just said, and I had no idea what to do with myself at all. I'm like, what? You fucking what? The fucking... huh?
Near east side. Front sides.
Okay.
It's frustrating!
Rising.
The pursuit of perfection.
Where is your corpse?
The other side.
Where we came into the instance, same as all deaths where you fall off the arena.
This is gonna be so mega bricked.
Tank is cleared.
East-west.
Yeah, be prepared for this configuration to be really stupid.
Troubadour.
Okay, I fixed the problem.
On a word, can't save me now.
Thankfully, I found my
It's
Asuna
trying
key.
its best.
It actually saved me.
Behind, stay in the center.
Haley, I hope you appreciate how much effort I am to like make sure that I'm on the edge of the arena, so when you teleport to me, you are definitely in the safe zone.
Yeah, you're the fucking MVP, by the way.
My mana!
Aw, rip me.
Get him up.
Get him up.
5 seconds.
Min.
Right here in the wrong place.
It's bricked.
Guess you're still doing on
That one was pretty loud.
Frustrating!
My ears. My eyes.
My soul.
My cabbages. Oh no.
Good lord.
Oh, no, I'm one GCD late because I was adjusting my chair.
Renner east side. Front sides.
Tank is cleared.
Up.
Please.
Nice.
This is okay.
I was so surprised that I was alive, I died.
Behind.
Rising.
Thank you.
Common sense is life, really.
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
You're even basic backwards on my screen.
Oh. Goodbye, Raging Strikes. Bad time to take a drink.
Drinking is bad. You heard it here first, Brooks.
Running in.
Missing a person on the tower.
Yeah, Frey
That was
a little
that was
too
me.
slow.
It's frustrating!
BRB. Need to go bio.
Can you save Corp there?
I think it was down. That that was not a mechanical issue. I just didn't see I had 3 in time.
You can determine if you're gonna have 3 or 4 by the end of the mechanic. As soon as it starts, just check how many stacks you have.
Yeah, you know how much, if you have
Start-
one in a, if you, I don't remember the exact configuration, but you will know what your roll is at the end of the mechanic, at the start of the mechanic.
Yeah, if you start with only 1 stack, everybody gets hit by 2 things, so if you start with only 1 stack...
You can start with 0 stacks.
I think if it's if you start with 0 stacks and you're chained, that's you end up with 3. If you start with 1 stack and an orb, you end up that's when you end up with 3.
Yes.
Okay. So now that's the piece of the puzzle I was missing. I will also bio.
And back.
Look at the fucking screen.
I want you to know that I'm reading the firearm trivia. I don't have a lot to say, because guns are not directly my shit, but it is more interesting than this. You should buy a gun. I don't know about that. The immediate thing that comes up in my head, regardless of whether I actually want or have use for a gun, is that my bones are really shitty, and they're especially shitty with regards to torsion, and they're especially shitty with regards to torsion in my hands and fucking feet. So I'm envisioning a situation where I break my own wrist by firing a gun that seems really practical. I'm sure there are ways to mitigate around this problem, but that's my initial response to that.
Tank is cleared.
I also have no idea what firearm regulations are in this fucking state.
Sure.
Why am I cure 3ing? What's wrong with my brain? Frey?
Behind, stay in the center.
Thank you.
That's been too far up.
But it didn't get me that time. This game.
There's a super tick.
I love Australia.
We'll be going in, Trey.
I can't affix things with less slots than the thing I'm trying to affix? Correct.
Yep. I think it's gonna
All
be-
of the fodder that you use must have equal or a greater number of abilities than the base item that you are applying the affixes to. This is why affixing is expensive.
Makes sense. That did a lot of damage.
I have wings for that next time.
I have Troubadour as well.
In your parties.
Mark doesn't deal damage.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, now I look stupid.
Oh.
There's like raid-wide pulse like 3 seconds after you become actionable though, which sucks ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's better to do the healing where we can both do it and get...
Yeah, like you have 1 GCD of time there.
Ren, interrupt.
Oh. Oh. I forgot the order.
Second tether would be mine.
I'll take last tether, somebody else take the next
Yeah.
one.
My bad. I don't remember this part. I need to actually go.
I don't have interrupt.
Yeah.
And
It's frustrating!
Oh yeah, the fucking tether detonation hits an AoE, so I got clipped by Phrase. I'll be mindful of that next time. I don't think that was what killed us. We died to Gauge, right?
Yeah, we tried to gauge.
Hikari says, could I intentionally reduce the stacks a bit if there's a bit of extra shit I don't need then? Yes, this is called downslotting, and it's an extremely common practice.
Earth, water, I believe.
You
Aqueous
select
was always the last one to
a bunch of abilities that are guaranteed to transfer because they're shit, and then you select some abilities that are definitely not going to transfer because they're extremely unlikely.
These and stun it, and then I pressed the wrong button.
So like, get one piece of fodder with
which
some
ad
absurd
needs to be-
low transfer property,
Earth that needs to be stunned, aqueous,
and then try to get that property onto your base item, and it will fail and you will go down in slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take first stun, Ren.
Alright.
I'll always do first interrupt.
Does what?
And
Does which
lightning
party?
His lightning just burn it down.
Yeah, lightnings move really fast, you just need to burn it down.
Burn it down and hopefully don't take it too much damage while doing it.
I can try and heavy an electric. A lightning, sorry. if it's necessary, but
I'm not sure if it's possible, but that's a good thing to try.
give it a go. I'll have you something. I've got these buttons and these
Should
things.
we
Final five. The only thing I
set up
technically
a
don't want to do is the casting.
tether order ahead of time?
We did last time we did this.
Okay,
probably
then I
refresh
need it
it.
again.
The thing about affixing
West side tether
is
order.
that, like,
On the west
that
side.
Might 5, you're gonna need extra
I
copies
think
of
we
Might
said
5,
that
or
AJ
you'll
needs to
need...
take first or last.
That's correct. You're gonna need more copies of Might 5, or abilities that boost the transfer rate of Might, or stuff like that, to keep that on the weapon. Like I said, the first thing that happens when you select for something to be affixed is that everything gets wiped off it. Every ability must be rolled again. So, if you're happy with the affixes on something,
Cool.
and you've got like a
Alright, do you wanna
6-slot
go with that
item, you might want to leave it where it is for a bit, man.
I'll go fourth.
Okay.
Because basically,
I will take
when
second.
you affix, you are reconstructing the affix.
That's dangerous. That would probably be better if it was either myself or Ren, because we're tank here.
Okay, I'll take
Really
third.
cheap low slot
Yeah,
slot
you
weapon
take
and build it up
third.
while I use this one.
Random
Okay,
takes second.
real quick, what weapon are you using?
Keep it consistent.
Because you don't give a fuck about affixes until you're in 13-star territory. Like,
Alright.
you really don't. That's like the type of...
Yep.
Alright, we have just
Affixing kind of operates in the same area as like figuring out your BIS in FF14. Item level first. Rarity first. Good potentials first. Grinding first. I was about to early rip super hard. I already sent you the picture. I do not remember. Okay, so you... Yeah, it's a nemesis. Yeah, so that mark is doing a lot for you. I see Might 5, and I see Mark Kurojina. And that's basically all that's on there that's worth a damn. I see 10 HP and probably like 0 PP,
West side.
if I'm reading those abilities right.
Ace has.
Oh yeah, Kurojin is 5 PP. So you got like 105, 5. For reference, a 4-slot that I did like today for a couple mil was 75 attack, 11 PP,
Tank is cleared.
50 HP.
Oh, it's fine. Frey, you get it. No, Frey, you're right.
Damn, I can clear that mad late. So the only transferable ability you have on that gunblade that is worth a damn
And res?
is Might 5. I'll raise in a moment.
Okay. Big man, wake up.
Yeah, you can afford to keep that as is. Like 100 attack is about the level of attack that I'd expect on like a reasonably affixed weapon. No HP and kind of like PP is like that thing basically untech'd as if it were like budget affixed already. So you don't need to worry about it until you want to like actually do something serious with it. Like something where you actually have like a serious affix plan.
First round. Never mind. Freeze in, freeze in, freeze in.
Missing one.
I got
It's
put it away
frustrating.
accidentally.
I think I got clipped by Frey's orb detonation, so I had 4.
we would have died.
Well, nobody
You
got
got
hit by
hit by
lightning.
his orb, you would have got killed.
Okay.
No, I stood in as his wave instead. Is what happened and got 4.
We were close together. I wasn't sure.
What I'll do is just keep it as is and get a cheap one I can experiment with. Let me link you to my favorite fucking website.
Shiva is leaking out.
Let me go get this for you. This is in the GRC resources as well, but... Fucking getting distracted talking about affixing, but... Hey.
Oh,
If we go on break in the middle of this,
That's okay.
I can go over, like, how to construct a basic fucking affix plan.
Red mirror east side. Front sides.
Was that a dignity for 69990?
yes.
Dang.
Nice.
Nice. Cleared.
East west.
Troubadour.
Stay in the center. Bang cluster.
I've been holding a size for no reason for a hot minute. Nice.
Now I move.
Out.
I have an orb. Let's pop sprint. Let's start fucking spamming Dia. Suffer movement.
I can't go in, it's bricked. I think.
What happened?
I got hit by your the AoE on your orb explosion. It
It's
exploded
frustrating!
in the tower, I think. I couldn't move out fast enough.
Okay. I need to wait a little bit longer then.
Local man never clears. Local man never gets to ads, dude. This is just what these sessions look like now. People are having problems that I don't have, so I don't understand how to help. I'm pretty much just waiting for everyone to get comfortable with every configuration. I love the bowl, I think.
Yeah, you do want the bowl.
Really far up, wow. Okay. Red mirror west side. Behind.
Mechanic or raid wide?
Damn.
You decide.
That's the first time I've gotten hit all night.
Neutral sec.
Beak stacks.
They aren't even stacked, they're just sadness. But
Big stacks of sadness?
Attack
Nice.
zero.
Play it.
Will.
I'm gonna name change to Sadness Sandwich.
Troubadour.
Front sides.
Aw, man.
Raising.
Big man, wake up.
That was an unfortunate snapshot.
What?
Raising.
What?
Min on
I
wake up.
saw your Halodon.
Dead.
Okay, I'm correct.
No min on wake up.
Hard raise as.
Roger.
I got her.
Thank you.
And I want you to know how uncomfortable this aggro table makes me.
Oh my god.
Okay, I have pink.
Hard raise. I'm not gonna make that in time.
And yep, it's great.
We're dead.
Nice.
Cool
It's
team.
frustrating!
Don't worry about that one too much.
As
Didn't
wrong
make
as possible as it could have been.
Nah.
Finding new and exciting failures makes your life happen every day.
Well, once we've solved the conventional failures, we gotta invent our own.
We gotta get the failures where we're starting to think outside the box.
It's getting wild. We're playing video game.
Move the card to the
And
back, made an ice
west
raise.
side.
But mirror west side.
Yeah, front sides.
It's okay as well. I was exiting it.
I don't understand the mechanics at all. I'm sure to watch the pretty colors and talk about guns. I can try to explain. If people who don't play this game would find it at all interesting. I kind of
just
get the
play it.
feeling it's better for y'all if you don't, though.
North south.
That's definitely how I feel when I watch, like, WoW or something.
Troubadour.
It's like, I don't understand, and I definitely don't need to understand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Behind. She's tilted.
I might be dead. I'm safe.
Cluster.
Yeah, that was on me.
Refulgent Savage walkthrough commentary. No. Not a long play. Anything but the long play.
Oh my god.
I got caught in rotation hell.
Light Rampant is definitely the funniest mechanic in the fight, though. It's basically just open heart surgery, except every finger of your hand is controlled by a different person.
Saki, I'm going in.
Oh, I still
Brain, your wave was so far out. This is rigged.
Yeah.
It's frustrating!
Long plays are only okay if there's no commentary. Okay,
I remember
that's
that
legit though.
backstory.
Just like fucking 10 hours of gameplay with only game audio.
Last pull.
That's kind of the sauce sometimes.
Please pull. I meant sneeze, but also pull.
Cyber fact. On the internet, nobody knows you're a dog.
Side. Behind.
Shall freeze.
Why do I actually pop thin air here?
West.
I don't actually cast fucking anything. What does a mana cost? I've never heard of those.
Here it all.
Icaria, Soul Receptor only works for souls currently on the weapon with Soul Receptor, right? Nope. Because remember, once you start the affixing process, nothing is on the weapon. Everything's in the pool. All abilities are treated equally. Soul Receptor will increase the transfer rate of all souls to a base 100%. But you do need a copy of the soul somewhere in your pool. So let's say, like, your base item has Bayari Soul, and you have fodder that is like Guran's Soul Receptor. When you go to Affix, you'll be able to choose either Guran's or Bayari Soul, and they will each have a 100% base rate.
Missing somebody in the tower.
It's frustrating!
No, Reynolds in.
I was in.
There are 3 people in the tower.
Yeah.
I think Rick got hit by
Hey, Dickie, you got a replay on that?
I'm bringing it up right now.
Still have to sneeze.
I see Twill, Az, and Ren inside. Everyone else has 4. Someone took an extra.
Yeah, I think Reg took one of the waves.
I don't think that's correct. At the last snapshot of this, I think before waves go out, I see 2 on Ren, Twill, Az, and actually, wait, what the fuck did happen here?
Check first waves.
Yeah, I think Reg might be? Yeah, Reg takes an extra stack up, I think he was west when this happened. From, it looks like Twill's wave. I think he was just a little bit too far.
Okay. Mystery solved then.
Should I have moved in more, or was that still okay on my end?
It looked like you were just in your chain spot. Like,
Yeah.
I think that all that matters there is the angle. I think Reg was just a little bit far out for some reason.
Okay.
I'm not certain, but...
try to give it.
Hey, Kari, so it seems like solar ships are only on the Revolucio weapons on the market, unless I'm missing something. That's correct. The Revolucio weapons come from Challenge Miles, the Challenge Mile exchange, and their main draw is the 5-slot Soul Receptor, making it much easier to transfer souls on weapons. I believe there is a Soul Receptor SAF in the game as well right now, but don't quote me on that.
Behind.
Rank says you should make it so that every time you wipe, your bot fucking randoms a Wikipedia page on firearms and reads it. That actually sounds kind of hilarious. Everybody's fucking arguing about what caused the wipe, and some cute Japanese TCS is just reading stuff off about fucking roller blowback.
Tank is cleared.
I didn't mitigate because I'm a shitter, but it's okay.
West, east, west.
Troubadour.
How am I not fucking dead?
Front sides, stay in the center.
I'm thinking a lot about roller delayed blowback. It was the term that was in my head. I needed something quickly. I was drunk when I talked about it last time, and when I reread it, I was wrong. Sick.
AJ, I want you to know I keep thinking your hat is a cowboy hat.
Out.
Yeehaw.
Ye howdy.
Loudn't.
Stop.
There ain't room in this tower for the two of us. No, I mean it. Seriously, get out.
Run, 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 run.
Okay, concentrate. Breathe in. Good job.
We did it.
I believe it's sight.
Yes.
Yeah, it's sight. It's sight. Enter cards. Get right up.
My Tetra ghosted on him. Ah.
I'll be staying.
I am. Okay.
AJ and Az out.
We actually,
It's
I think
frustrating.
I had Reg's stack
Oh, okay.
or some shit like that. I had an extra. I saw 3 markers on our side.
That Reg died too?
Yeah, I think he's literally just getting chipped down there. I'll throw an extra regen. I thought I had him last time. Like, the Tetra plus a regen was enough last time, but I can't cut it that close.
Right. I was too focused on trying to get the mechanic right and didn't notice his HP. I'll get it.
Yeah, it's all we need to do is throw 1 or 2 things at him, really. I just tried to cut it a little bit too close. I was aware of it the whole time, but...
That was
15 minutes.
Hikari, I said a noble stamina and elegant stamina work. They are items. They give you a free 100% transfer ability. It still has to fit into a slot on the item, and it follows the same rules as other abilities in that way. But they give you an ability that you can add to the item, that it goes into the pool without requiring it on any fodder. They are a special category. If you mean the difference between noble and elegant stamina, elegant is a different item entirely. Elegant will be listed on NA as, like, augment HP and PP2. Searching
Very sad,
PP2 will
very
get you all the
false.
elegants, I believe.
Near east side.
Elegants are much more expensive than nobles because they are marginally better, so... Nobles are more than enough for standard affixing plans. To compare, so I have a 4 slot. On one copy, I used Power 4 and, or Might 4, sorry. Might 4 and Elegant Stamina.
Tank is cleared.
On another, I used Might 3 and Noble Stamina. The difference in the end result was 20 HP, 5 attack, and 1 PP. Elegants are good, but like most things with regards to affixing, the farther you push it, the more you end up paying per point of stat, basically. So it's up to you to assess your budget and your goals when you plan an affix. Diari Soul, Might 4, Spirit 4, Noble Stamina. That's very similar to what I did. I would look into replacing the Spirit 4 with Arc's Fever. See how that affects the stats versus the price of the fodder you need to use. Arc's Fever's like 900k. Yeah, but that's a pretty, like... It should be a pretty substantial improvement if I remember correctly, so... Wow, okay.
It's frustrating!
And Arc's Fever is also 100% transfer rate. You do not need multiple copies.
Orb.
Yeah,
that's
exactly
great.
what it looked like.
I believe Spirit will require multiples, so it should come out similar, maybe only slightly worse.
Where did my tether go?
I don't think most affixes use Spirit right now, unless they're really scraping for, like, if it's high slot stuff.
Oh boy.
But yeah, Fevers are 100% transfer rate. They are usually fairly weak to compensate, but Arc's Fever is quite good, I think. Yeah, Bayari, my Arc's Fever Noble Stem is literally what I'm running on my units at the moment, or what I'm working on. With the high-end version of that being Might 4 and Elegant instead of Might 3 Noble. But the cost of that is pretty stupid, so... Unless you actually have cash to burn, I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Redmure, west side. Behind.
Look at time, Saki. You've gotten hit by like every one of us tonight.
It's cold.
Don't. Stop.
Pink cold.
There is something up with my ping tonight. I'm not sure what.
I mean, there can only be so many things.
Yeah. East-west.
One if he needs to adjust. Oh boy. It's fine. Trim it off.
Front side to stay in the center. Buster on rank. Under.
Unless you're me. Man, I hate that I have to use that like 1 second before divination. There's gotta be a better way to structure that, right?
Oh, that was.
Oh, jeez.
It's frustrating!
Oh, my bad.
オーケー
I tried to get a little too optimized with my movement.
So that's 3 people who have shoulder tackled an orb tonight.
I mean, I also ran the wrong way with the orb. I ran into it instead of a way.
Hug.
What?
Brain fart. That's all I got.
The tethers have to be short, right?
So,
Alright guys, how does an entire mechanic work? I cannot tell the difference between succeeding and an imminent destruction. So all the rolls for this are randomly assigned. Everybody gets X number of stacks of Light Steeped. Interacting with any mechanic inside Light Rampant, any sub-mechanic, gives you an additional stack. If you exceed 4 stacks, you die. And you explode in a way that kills everyone else. Orbs spawn at north, south, east, and west. These follow players menacingly for a while. If they touch anyone, they explode for big damage and give you a stack. After they have followed someone for a certain amount of time, they shrink and become safe to take with only moderate damage, but still give you a stack. Players who are not tethered to orbs will get a chain.
Sadness though today.
Nobody who is chained together can be too close or too far away from each other.
AJ must be expecting it at this point.
During that time,
So am I.
towers also spawn on the
Tank is
ground.
cleared.
They each require a certain number of people to be inside them, dealing damage to them and applying a stack of Light Steeped, or they die. I'm in the wrong spot.
Jay, where are you going?
Oh no. We're
It's
okay.
frustrating!
I'm not okay.
We're not.
I was explaining Light Rampant. Smiley face.
Smile.
Why am I still alive?
I don't know.
So there's the towers, right?
Thinking,
Like I was saying.
more mechanics.
There's towers, and then,
But
all
yeah,
while this is going on, periodically,
Frustrating.
the boss targets the 4
Quick check.
closest players for big stupid light waves that hit roughly like a 45 to 60 degree cone, I'd say. Probably.
is it the beast? that
Look
we
at like
rest
the
in?
fucking pie slices in the bottom of the on the arena, and they hit about that
one?
area. And those
Yeah, last one.
also give you a stack of Light Steeped and also deal damage, and they are aimed at the 4 closest players,
Another.
radiating from the center.
I'm sure we'll do just fine.
So basically, based on whether you're chained or whether you're fucking tethered to an orb, you have to manage your fucking restrictions in such a way that everyone at the end either has 3 or 4 stacks of Light Steeped, so that there are 4 remaining people to take the final tower. No one can go over 4 stacks, no one can take lethal damage, nobody can hit anybody else with any stuff that, like, would deal them extra stacks. And everything has to be executed with pretty precise timing, because during this time you are also required to resolve the towers on the floor that require X players inside them. That's how Light Rampant works.
Pop sprint.
It's hard.
Tank is cleared.
Last.
Troubadour.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Rezzing.
It's frustrating!
That was 100% my bad. Behind.
ウィークネス
Tank Buster.
Do you lose your lily stacks on death?
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's okay, I lose my cards, which is probably more important.
E.
And my seals.
Ouch.
But yeah. Really, the nature of the mechanic, the toughest part is the fact that if anybody
Settle for
fucks
nothing
up,
less than 3 seal div.
it makes the entire thing completely impossible to resolve.
ライトスピークと
So I'm about to get an orb. I've identified which orb I was tethered to, which is random. And I'm stalling for time, leading it across the arena in a safe way, so that I can take this tower,
ライトスピーク
and then back away from it,
Ah, Frey, I got hit by your orb.
ライトスピーク
and still take this orb.
ダメージがある
But somebody got hit by an extra
No one
stack, so when
did.
everything was off, it blew up.
Oh, 7.
OK
I would have, but I can't move it any further than that, Frey. You're gonna have to make sure you scooch back. As soon as the tower goes off, you just scoot back into the pike slice.
I didn't wait for for the orb for long enough. We got time for exactly one pull.
One way, yeah.
Yeah, let's do one more.
レッドスポッキングも
Oh, I'm so glad I had this ice team.
Ready?
I, needed
I
the
understand
sugar.
perfectly now.
Mm.
Basically,
Nom, nom, nom.
the orb knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. Maybe if I find some alcohol, this will start making more sense. Next, you're gonna tell me you're gonna start playing Stalker or something. You're definitely falling into that camp right now. Gonna join a Mumble server and play some Arma. I played MillRP Arma for a bit, it blows. What's so bad about it?
Tank is cleared.
West. Right?
Troubadour.
$17.
Got that.
Stand to center.
I apologize, I'm using Swift for movement in the opening now.
That's okay, as long as you let me know, it's fine. If it's on cooldown. I don't really have mana problems at this point.
You slowly walk for 30 minutes and then die to an autocannon. So it's exactly as shitty as actual warfare. I mean, hey, I guess. Kind of reminds me of like flight simulator culture. No, you're not using call signs. So now I'm chained. So my primary job is to not fucking move away from the people who are chained, while also not moving too close to the other people who are chained. Somebody ran directly into their orb.
Frustrating!
OK
Who went south?
I think it was me.
They're chained.
You shoulder tackled north.
Yeah, you like hard-bodied that shit. You were like fucking 300-meter hurdles on that shit. Just hard-kneed it.
Madden.
I just straight up didn't see it. I don't know how.
John fucking Madden.
Just fucking... I don't know.
Streaming.
Yes, should I put up the drama?
Yes, please.
Roger that, just a moment. Alright, so... Thursday then?
Thursday.
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 Clears 2.
You planning to skip to E7, or...?
Yeah, dude,
Yes.
are you planning to try to raid? Because everyone's asking.
E5 and E6 have been less shitty the last couple of times, so I wouldn't mind, like... I sincerely hope that we can one-pull those fights consistently now, so...
Would be nice.
Anyway, I'll catch y'all. Keep me updated on the fucking situation for Thursday.
Okay.
Yep.
Guru just said he'll try, but he's assuming you'll be at the fight, so he'll be cautious. Hey! What?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Alright. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.
Race car takes flight and jumps a fence.